We start again. No, we won't. Born to you by Insta Media. So tonight we have a fantastic group of celebrities who are going to keep us entertained over the next 90 minutes. We have some fantastic questions, and all proceeds from tonight, as you're aware, will go to the Cork Simon Community. So on behalf of our special guest and yourselves and the organisers, can we thank you for supporting this venue so well? And the money, all monies raised, as you know, will go to the Cork Simon Community. So without further ado, let's meet the teams. Our first team is Team O'Connell, and they are led by the captain of that team, and that's Barbara O'Connell. And Barbara is Irish soccer international. She plays for one of the best clubs in Cork City, that's Wilton United. I think she has 11 league titles to her name. But the reason we play the Irish music is of very special significance tonight, because tonight we're here to have fun. And 20 years ago, back in the year 1994 in Manchester, Barbara was part of a group that won the Irish Set Dancing Championship. So would any of you like to see her do a bit of Irish dancing before we start? Come on, Barbara, 1 point. We'll give you an extra point for your team if you do a bit of Irish dancing. And I know your sister Linda is there. She was part of that team as well. And she'd love to come up and do a bit of Irish dancing on stage. So if Linda can, Barbara, maybe do a bit of Irish dancing, we get an extra point. No? No. All right, then. She's very shy, ladies and gentlemen. The second member of Team O'Connell is one of the most respected soccer pundits in this country. He's managed in the League of Ireland, he's managed our international soccer team, and currently he is a great friend to every schoolboy and schoolgirl club in this country in the role that he plays in making sure clubs are financed and compensated for players they lose to England. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give a big Cork welcome to Mr. Eoin Hand.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the cat patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics say he's money cash holes. I'm from the hood, stupid, what type of facts are those? If you grew up with holes in your zapper toes, you celebrate the...
Owen, before we move on, I've got to ask you about your choice in music there. We know that you like the Irish teams to have a little sing-song, but I hope it wasn't that type of crap or rap, was it, that you had the lads singing back when you were the Irish international manager?
I suppose the other thing I could say is that when I was a player, when I played for Ireland, the only reason I was picked by John Giles didn't have trials, he had auditions. So I could sing, but I always say that Ray Tracy, those of you who might know Ray Tracy, he got something like, I don't know, close to 50 caps because he could sing and play the banjo, so he was always capped.
That was a good advantage.
Yeah, that was it. Absolutely. But the singing was a huge part of it, all right. And Andy Reid would have got a hell of a lot more caps under me than he did under Traps.
That's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eoin Hand, the third member. Yes, indeed, give him a round of applause. Welcome him to Cork. The third member of Team O'Connell needs no introduction really to Cork people. He's one of our own, even though now he's domiciled in Dublin. We'll forgive him for that. Can you please welcome him back to Cork, Mr. Tony O'Donoghue. And that was Tony's favourite song when he was DJing back in Radio Cork and then back in the early days. Tony, tell us a little bit about that. Girls just want to have fun.
In Spiders.
Exactly, nearly there.
Some people here remember this as Cubans, but I'm old enough to remember when this was Spiders. And I have some very, very, very hazy memories of this place. And the longer tonight goes on, the more I'll remember.
Well, we'll ask you about those maybe in the second half of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of our own, Mr. Tony O'Donoghue. And the last member of...
Just for you that don't know, Tony O'Donoghue is regarded as the horniest guy in RTE.
15 love to Mr. Eoin Hand. Tony.
Sorry, I have to say, that's called getting your retaliation in first, because as I pointed out to Owen's wife this afternoon, for many, many years, Eoin Hand was known as the horniest man in Irish football. And he brought his reputation all over the world, and I'll tell you about that later as well.
Okay. How do I move on from that and introduce our next guest? Well, I'd certainly try. He's one of the greatest boxers ever to come out of Cork City. He's currently on the comeback trail. He's one of our own, and at the moment he's doing great work with the kids in Mahon, not just developing great boxers, but developing great kids as well. Ladies and gentlemen, can you welcome the Irish middleweight champion, Mr. Gary Spike O'Sullivan. Gary, you're very, very welcome. The first question I've got to ask is a lot of people have been looking at the front of the stage there and to see the WBO Intercontinental belt. Did you rob it after your last fight, or were you supposed to give it back, or how did it work out?
Well, I am from Mahon, like, you know. They were going to call me the Copper Bandit, but I said I'd be the Gold Bandit instead. To mind the copper, take the gold.
And absolutely, we say that in jest, but you're on the comeback trail. We know that there was talks of a Chris Eubank Jr. on the horizon, a fight, but that now looks as if that's maybe a bit down the road.
Yeah, he's trying to back out of the fight, you know. I've been trying to deny him on Twitter, but he just doesn't.
Well, maybe we can start a campaign tonight on Twitter. We could get everybody here who's big on Facebook and Twitter to call out Mr. Eubank Jr. and say, come out and fight our Spike.
Absolutely, yeah. Tell him grow up here and fight me.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. Mr. Gary O'Sullivan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as they say, their opponents. Team B. They're led by one of the greatest ladies footballer of all time. She has 8 All-Ireland medals to her name, and in those 8 All-Ireland finals, she has played every single minute. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome the captain of Team B, Brid Stack. And Brid, we asked Barbara, will she sing or will she do an Irish dance earlier on, because 20 years ago Barbara was a world champion at Irish dancing, and a little birdie told me that Crocodile Rock is a song that you're known to blast out at podiums and at ladies football night. So we're going to offer you with the same deal we offered Barbara. For 1 extra point, will you sing a verse of Crocodile Rock for us to start us off this evening?
Not a hope.
Ah.
I wouldn't murder it yet again. I already did the lovely girls competition there walking up, so I'm going to...
All right then.
Do it again, so.
We 8 All-Ireland titles, Brid.
Yeah.
It's an amazing record, and still the ambition and the hope is there to go on for 1 more again next year?
Yeah, sure, hopefully we're starting our league on Sunday, so starts to mean to go on, hopefully, and we'll give it another go.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain of Team B, Miss Brid Stack. Our Team B does actually have a GA feel to it, and the team on my left kind of has a soccer feel to it, excluding Spike. Spike comes from a family who are very, very good in soccer. Unfortunately, he was useless at it, and he found boxing was am I correct?
Yeah.
See? Hey. But we talk a little bit about it. But the second member of Team B needs no introduction. He is one of the greatest hurlers ever to play for Cork, one of the greatest hurlers ever to come out of East Cork in Cloyne. He has been a fantastic full-back, and he has 3 Celtic Cross medals to his name. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a big welcome to Diarmuid O'Sullivan.
What the rock is cooking.
Diarmuid, you're very welcome to the Holy Cow.
Thank you.
We're used to seeing you next door in Reardon's on a Friday night, so the change of venue at this time of year must be nice.
Yeah, it's always nice to change it up, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You ever seen the one place too often used to get us into height of trouble? Jimmy, Grady, these fellas. Oh yeah, Friday night Reardon's. Keep moving around, keep them on their toes, lads.
And is that the secret? Is that the secret? You can play 15 years for Cork and never know.
Don't stay in the one place too long.
You're good advice there, ladies and Diarmuid.
And I was the same in the field. Stay in the one. When I was opposite in the field, I just stay in one place, never move. I was lucky enough. I had Sherlock and John Brown, these fellas would work outside me.
At the moment, it's the off season for the G in terms of club activity. But I know you play a little bit of rugby in Middleton, and you're enjoying that. But you're curtailed at the moment with a little injury.
Old age.
Old age.
Yeah. Not injury.
But back pre-season training with Cloyne and another year ahead of you?
Yeah, soon enough. Get the injury's over and done with, get back in the field, most important thing. And I just back Spike up there. I heard you talking about his soccer. Played a charity game with him there recently, and I can definitely say he is the worst soccer player in the world.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, twice. Diarmuid O'Sullivan, ladies
Thanks,
and gentlemen. Our next guest is probably one of the shyest and most quietest individuals you'd ever come across on Twitter and Facebook. He plays cornerback for the Cork Senior Hurlers, and he is a magnificent cornerback. He also plays for SARS. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please welcome Conor O'Sullivan. Another cushion there, please, ladies. Conor, no foreplay, but we're just going straight for it. What the fuck happened against Clare?
Huh? Jeez, Jimmy Barry Murphy, like, he's been lucky all year, and it's about time things went wrong for him, like.
No, seriously, it was a fantastic year for yourself, for the Cork Hurlers. I think everybody here would agree that the two games are probably, and Diarmuid would probably back me up, but were probably the greatest games of hurling we've seen in a long, long time. But you know, just on the day, things didn't just work out. But next year, how are you looking now? You're back in pre-season training. You're back working hard. League is 2 or 3 weeks away. The ambition is there to go one better and knock that Davy Fitz off his pedestal.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Sure, we'd be more than happy to do that. No, it'd be lovely to get a medal as well. And can I just say as well, Diarmuid was saying back there, he was very disappointed that the two girls got the opportunity for an extra point for doing Irish dancing, and he'd be more than happy to go out and do one for an extra point.
That can be obliged. Mr. DJ, can you back on that first song again for us?
What the rock is cooking.
They're all very shy at the moment, Conor. I think
I
as the night progresses, ladies and gentlemen, this will go rapidly downhill. We will have dancing and we will have Brid Stack singing, so rest assured. A final member of Team B, which is Team Stack, is a goal scorer par excellence. Her goal scoring and her point scoring record and feats over the last 6 or 7 years with the Cork ladies footballers speak for themselves. She's been the top scorer nearly every year for the last 6 or 7 years. Herself and Cora Staunton from Mayos swapped the award every second year or so. She was the star in the All-Ireland final, scoring the important goal against Monaghan. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome Valerie Mulcahy. Valerie, you're very welcome. We were mocking Gary Spike O'Sullivan about his soccer skills, but it's safe to say that you're as equally good at soccer as you are at Gaelic football.
I'm alright, I try my best.
You try your best. That's very, very modest. And we just spoke to Brid about winning 8 in a row, Valerie. It's an incredible achievement that people can last, like Brid and yourself, 8 successive seasons, not out of 9, and win trophies.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful journey. I suppose when we started off, we were delighted to get 1, and it's amazing looking back now and seeing that we've won 8. It's
absolutely
incredible. And
more importantly, tonight, Brid has nominated you to be the dancer for Team Stack. So for 2 points, we've asked all the other guests, will you start off with a dance for us in the floor? 2 extra points. Our DJ will play a song. 30 seconds.
Okay, so.
Off you go. Give her Irish dancing there.
Give her a bit of MC Hammer.
Come on. Sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage off instinct. Niggas don't think shit. Stink pink gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn.
You're welcome to join, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Valerie. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about fun. We're here to support Cork Simon Community. So we're going to start a league of their own, Cork Style, round 1.
Where's 2 points?
2 points. The score, the table has been recorded, or 2 points have been recorded. So again, you can see the format if you're following the screen. We're going to have a fake name round. We're going to have a who said this, a home and away, where we'll ask each member of the panel, and the captains can intervene whether they want a home question, which will be on their chosen sport, or an away question, which could be any sporting question at all. And then we'll have a who am I, and we'll have some fun towards the end of the night with some physical challenges, a la a league of their own.
Sorry, has Valerie's 2 points been recorded?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I wasn't asked to dance.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome onto the dance floor from Cork, one of our finest soccer correspondents of all time. DJ. DJ's gone to the toilet. That's live television for you folks. Here we go, Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, how will we ever take him seriously again on the 6-1 news after that?
Just, you know, if it's about taking part, it's all for the Simon community. That's fantastic. But if it's about winning, let's win it!
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready for round 1. Contestants must choose which name is real from the following selections. A point will be awarded for each correct answer, so teams you can consult. And we're going to start without Gary Spike or Sullivan because he won't make any difference anyway, Barbara. So we'll move on to round 1 and we'll start with you. Bonnie and Clyde, Gaylord Silly, or Jean Poole. Which of those 3 names, guys, do you think is real? That's Bonnie and Clyde, Gaylord Silly, and Jean Poole. I want to press you for an answer there, guys. Barbara said B, and the answer is B. Gaylord Silly is a French long-distance runner. So who are we giving credit to that for, Mr. Own Hand? Did you know that? Was that your... No. You were confused. It gets easier as it goes along. Okay, Team B, this is your question. Touchy-feely, Soda Jojo, and Rusty Cunts. Which one of those is a real name? Where's Conor O'Sullivan?
Thanks, Mike. Right.
We're going for the captain's vote.
It's 2 women against 1 man.
2 women against 1 man. Like being at home, Dermot?
We'll go for a bit of touchy-feely.
Touchy-feely. No. What do you think, audience? What's your guess? Rusty, wouldn't I know that? And the answer is C. Rusty Cunts is a retired Major League Baseball player. So you lost out on that one, guys. Back to Team A, and that's Team O'Connell. Al Fresco, Barb Dwyer, and Dick Paradise. Which of these 3 is a real sportsman or woman? Al Fresco, Barb Dwyer, or Dick Paradise? You can shout out the answers there, guys, if you want. Just give me a bit of help. They don't mind.
Are we allowed to use Google?
Greatly appreciated. No Google allowed tonight, Spike. No.
Dick Paradise sounds good to me. You should say that. I think, folks, Dick Paradise sounds good to me.
After the previous answer, we're sticking with the same theme, so we're going for Dick Paradise.
Dick Paradise is the choice of Team A. Are they right, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, they are. Dick Paradise is a retired NHL player. I think there's a team to these questions, all right, Tony, and you have the advantage with Ireland's most horniest manager there, so I think that's why you're doing so well so far. Back to Team B, and here we go. Brid, Sully, Conor, Burnt Hass, Gale Force, a huge ass. I'm sure you went out with her, Sully, huge ass at one stage, did you?
For 3 years.
Like
Well, we can't have about rusty funds too low.
I go for A.
Valerie Mulcahy, are you making a decision?
A.
A. Valerie says A. Burnt House. Are the audience happy with that? Burnt House, would that be your choice? A couple of nodding heads out there. Answer is Bernd Haas is a Swiss footballer. So congratulations to you. We're moving back to Team A and Barbara O'Connell's team. Which of these is real and which are fake? Norty, Norty, Albino, and Barbie Doll.
We'd have to like Barb, like.
I don't believe this. I can see a picture of him. Like, that's what I mean. Yeah. I hope my final for real person just so I can see a picture of them. No other reason.
We'll take a guess and we'll go for A.
They've gone for A, ladies and gentlemen. The answer is yes, indeed. It's A. Norty is a Chelsea footballer. So well done over there to Tony O'Donoghue, Barbara, Spike, and Owen Hand.
I confused them.
Now, Brid. Anita shower, building, and Yashi take a shitter. Nice easy choice for you there.
That surname is a bit weird. I think I go for B. Thanks.
Absolutely, we blame the captain. Blame the captain, so.
They're undecided between B and C.
A, B, or C. Breed stack. Come on.
Whatever you want. Go with B.
Okay, we're going to go building.
They're going with B, building. The answer is C. Is a Japanese volleyball player. Dermot, they should listen to you. Tell them. Tell them. It's obvious. It's obvious. She wears number 3. See, he knows her well. So the last question in this round for Team A, for Team Barbara O'Connell. Destiny Hooker, Dandruff, or Early Bird? Which one of those is a sports person?
Just because the other two sound so ridiculous, we're going for A.
They've gone for A, ladies and gentlemen. Destiny Hooker, keeping in line with their team. So far, have they made a 4 out of 4? They have indeed! Destiny Hooker is an American indoor volleyball player. Well done to Team A. Okay, guys? Well, you're supposed to answer your own question, Conor. It's not Team A. So we're going with Elevator, Ferris Wheeler, or Dick Butkus. Now, Conor, a chance for you to redeem yourself.
He said he likes the look of C there.
You like Dick, Conor? He doesn't like Shane's, but he might like Dick. Go on, Conor, give us your guess.
We'll go with C, Dick Butkus there, please.
C, Conor is gone for, and he is correct. Dick Butkus is a former American football player. So that's the end of round 1. We'll get the scores on the doors in a few moments, but I think the Team A, Miss O'Connell's team, are at least 2 points up at this stage. 6-4 at the moment, so they're winning by 2. 6-5. 6-5, so just 1 between the sides as we move on to round 2. 6-4.
6-5.
6-4. All right, we go with 6-4. We move on to the second round, and contestants will see a famous quote and decide which sports person uttered the famous words. A point will be answered again for each correct answer. So we start with the Team A, that's Barbara O'Connell's team. And your clue is, I can play in the centre, on the right, and occasionally on the left. Which famous footballer said this when asked if he was a volatile player? I can play in the centre, on the right, and occasionally on the left. Which famous footballer said this when he was asked if he was a volatile player?
I'm not sure.
Some serious thinking going on there, Tony. We'll have to pressure for an answer, Barbara. Okay, Barbara, can we have your answer, please?
Take a guess on Gaza.
They've gone for Gaza. Anybody want to shout out the answer before I reveal it? David Beckham is correct. So, Brid, a chance for you to get back on level terms or reduce the gap to 1. If history is going to repeat itself, I think we should expect the same thing again. What former England football manager said this? If history is going to repeat itself, I think we should expect the same thing again. What former England football manager said this? Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit later on in the second half of the show, I'll be looking for some volunteers. Maybe play a game of ping pong, or maybe do some keepy uppies for celebrities for some points for their
is
team.
Team Stack Googling?
Is Team Stack Googling? No, Tony, they're not cheating. But 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Team Stack, we need an answer. Time's up. They're pushing me here on the other side. Which former England football manager said this? Conor Sullivan is leading the way with?
Right, Mike Bassett.
Mike Bassett, England manager, is a good guess, but no. Answer was Terry Venables, said it, guys. So, moving back to Team A. I couldn't settle in Italy. It was like living in a foreign country. It was what Tony O'Donoghue first said when he arrived in Dublin. I couldn't settle in Dublin. It was like living in a foreign country. I couldn't settle in Italy. Own hand is going straight away for Ian Rush. And Ian Rush is correct. So well done to the A team. Now Team Stack. Let's get back on the scoreboard here. I spent 90% of my money on women and drink. The rest I wasted. Which cock hurler said that? No. Which footballing legend said this?
George Best.
Ronan Curran is Diarmuid O'Sullivan's answer, but no, it's Brid Stacks is George Best, and George Best is correct. Well done to Team Stack. 2 points for you. Now, guys, we'll have some fun with this. This is a really lovely horse. I once rode her mother. What famous horse racing trainer said this?
Ted Walsh.
Ted Walsh is the answer, so well done to Team A. So Connor's team are flying in this round. And, guys, Team Stack, Spike, if you even dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. Which famous boxer said this? If you even dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali is the answer, and Muhammad Ali is correct. So, Bri, we have to congratulate you on your tactic of ignoring Conor O'Sullivan's answers every single time. Well done, well done. So, guys, your last one. He called me a rapist and a recluse. I'm not a recluse. Which controversial boxer said this? He called me a rapist and a recluse. I'm not a recluse. Which controversial boxer said this?
We're going for Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is the answer, and correct. Well done indeed to Own Hand and his team. Guys, your last question in the second round. Who said it? Anthony Lynch, the Cork cornerback, will be the last person to let you down. His people are undertakers. What commentator said this?
Micheál Murray.
And Brid Stack goes straight away from Micheál Murray is correct. So well done to Brid Stack. And that's the end of that round. Before we have one more. One more. One more for you guys. I've had such a bad luck at the moment that if I fell into a barrel of boobs, I'd come out sucking my thumb. Which ex-Premier League manager, and he's an ex-Premier League manager, but he's back managing. I've had such bad luck at the moment that if I fell into a barrel of boobs, I'd come out sucking my thumb.
Is it Harry Redknapp?
Answer is Harry Redknapp from Tony O'Donoghue. The answer is Mr. Ian Holloway. So guys, who said this? I think ye misspelled my name there, Talks. Who tweeted this to the GAA after being excluded from the All-Stars?
That was Conor or Sullivan, I think.
And the answer is himself, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I just thank whoever picked out that picture, because it's very flattering as well, please.
Absolutely, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start round 3 now. And that's where we're giving each contestant a choice. Their captain can intervene and say, take an away question if she feels they need a point. So we might just get the scores on the doors, lads, before we do the home and away round. So the scores, guys, at the moment is 9 points each. So, Brid and Barbara, you can decide if you want to go home or away when we come to your turn. So we start with Team A, and we start with you, Barbara. Do you want home or away? Home. So that's a soccer question for you. Who contested the 2011 Women's World Cup final? And we're not allowed to consult with your teammates on this because it's an individual question. Who contested the 2011 Women's World Cup final?
USA anyway, and have to guess Japan.
USA and Japan as a guess. That is correct. The USA and Japan is the answer to that question. Owen Hand, do you want to go home or away?
Away.
Away for Owen Hand, okay. Who are the current Major League Baseball holders? Who are the current Major League Baseball holders?
I haven't a fucking clue.
He hasn't a fucking clue. They won it the year before. The answer was the Boston Red Sox. But before as you do, we'll ask you the soccer question as well anyway. Ray Houghton scored a famous goal in Stuttgart in 1988. But who finished that tournament as top scorer?
I wouldn't have a clue.
You weren't even born.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, just for a bit of fun, as you didn't answer the question. Top scorer, got one of the greatest goals of all time. They played against Ireland in their group stages. Conor wasn't even born in 88.
Van Basten.
Marco Van Basten was correct, but you chose, it's no good, you don't get any point. You don't get any point. You chose the away question. Tony O'Donoghue, do you want home or away?
Home, please.
Home. Cork City last won the Premier Division title in 2005. Who did they beat on the last day of the season and an unforgettable night?
Derry City!
Yay! Correct. Gary Spike O'Sullivan, home or away?
Away, yeah.
Away.
Away!
Away.
Away!
I'll give you the boxing question first that you turned down. Who did Barry McGuigan beat to win the World Championship?
Pedroza.
Well, that was the answer, but unfortunately you get no points for that, so we're going with the away question. Who is the current West Brom manager?
I know Steve Clark is gone.
Sorry?
Steve Clark is gone.
No, we're not trying to open the questions. It's just round
Senior
afterwards.
Cell.
Who is it? Senior?
Senior Cell, is it?
Senior Cell is not right. So you're close, but unfortunately, as Tony said, we're here to win, so I can't give you the point. The answer was Pepe Mel. Pepe Mel was the answer I was looking for. So, Team B. Can we have the scores there now, guys, please? It's 11-9. Brid, you're 2 points behind. You have 4 questions to come. You can have home or away. Home is for 1 point. Away is for 2. So, Brid, do you want home or away?
I'll go home.
Brid will go home. Kerry have won the most ladies football All-Irelands with 11. Do you know when they won their last All-Ireland title? I think Conor Sullivan was born around that time, innit? No, unfortunately not. Yes. 1988 wasn't correct. 1993 was the answer we were looking for. Diarmuid, do you want home or away?
Away.
Away. And you've picked up a basketball question for your sins. The hurling one was worse, actually. We'll come back to that in a second. But the basketball ones, who did the Miami Heat beat in the 2013 NBA Finals? No conferring.
Can I give it a colour?
No. I need a name.
I can give it a colour, their shirt, but not the name.
I need a name. The adjudicator from Stokes, Kennedy Crowley, is very efficient over there and won't take the colour.
I give it a colour, their shirt.
No good? No.
For a point?
No.
They want it for a point.
No.
Go on.
No.
A point.
No.
Colour the shirt.
I have to go with the answer on the sheet.
Come on, Conor. Lakers.
The Lakers is incorrect. It's San Antonio Spurs. Conor O'Sullivan. Home or away?
Away, please.
Away. Who is the current head coach of Ulster Rugby? Who is the current head coach of Ulster Rugby? You no idea? Say that again, Dermot.
I know. Diarmuid's trying to give me a clue, but I can't understand him, to be honest.
Okay, we move on. The answer was Mark Aniscombe. Mark Aniscombe. Valerie Mulcahy, home or away?
Home.
Home. You scored 1 goal and 4 points in the All-Ireland final against Monaghan. Who was their goalkeeper?
Linda Martin.
Linda Martin is correct. She gets Hazelcus. So well done.
For a bonus point, what year did she win the Eurovision?
Come on, Val, put it up to you. He's challenged.
Was I born?
What year did she win the Eurovision?
1995.
I have no idea, but I do know the song.
Well, you might sing it instead. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take
If it comes to a tiebreak, I'll sing it.
Okay, we're going to take a break for 10 minutes just to allow you to get a drink. Let the guys have a bit of fun and a bit of food there for a few minutes. We'll be back with a bit of comedy. We have a presentation to make to the Simon community. We have 4 and 5s, and we have a superb raffle going, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have some ticket sellers. €2 a ticket. We'll give you 3 for €5. We have some fantastic jerseys, fantastic prizes to be won. So please support the raffle as generously as you can. It's for Simon. €2 a sheet, 3 for the €5. Enjoy your drink or your cigarette break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Are we all good?
No, 2.
That's right. Are we all good? Well, you're very welcome. My name is Bernard Casey. I come from County Kerry. Ha ha ha. 36 All-Irelands. Very good. But I haven't got a clue what a hurley is. That's the main thing. The Rock of Clyne is here, of course. He's down the back. I always thought the Rock of Clyne was a tourist destination, but obviously it isn't. But it's great to be here. I come from County Kerry, a certain part of Kerry. It's southwest Kerry. It's a part of the country where anybody's any bit different. They're deemed to be either gay or on drugs. Short hair and doesn't play football? Gay. Long hair and plays the guitar? Drugs. Medium-length hair, doesn't play any sport, plays 2 instruments and wears a leather jacket, a gay druggie. My nan always says to me, where are you going? I'm going to Cork. Oh, whatever about the knackers. Whatever about the tinkers? It's the gay druggies I worry about. No one even seems to know what a gay druggie is, you know? Someone who breaks into your house and ends up rearranging the furniture instead, like, you know? That's all it is, really. But I come from a very peculiar part of Southwest Kerry. Very hard to describe to someone where it is. You say, where are you from, boy? Where are you from? I go on holidays down there to Kinmare. Are you anywhere near Kinmare? No, I'm about an hour from there now. Are you anywhere near Killarney? No, I'm about an hour from there now. Oh, you're down by Tralee, is it? No, we're about an hour from there now. Oh, you're out West Kerry, out by Dingle. We're actually 2 hours from Dingle, would you believe? It's like trying to tell a dyslexic student he's doing his protest outside Aldi and not the Dáil, you know? Jeff hasn't finished college yet, he doesn't get it, you know, so it's all right. He'll be all right. Any day now. How are the boys getting on? They're all good. That's the stuff, fair play. But it's great to be back in Cork. I was here for 4 years in Cork. It was great. I forgot how intimidating it was walking around with my accent. Just, you know, the boys walking around the town, you know, walked up to me on the way down Barrack Street. They're like, "Hey, would you get us some tobacco?" I'm like, "No, you're all right. You're fine. I must be off," you know, pure innocence. But as I must say, I play a lot of GAA. Play GAA myself. Did a number of impressions down through the years. So when I said, you know, the Rock of Clyne there, my earliest memory of hurling was of the Rock of Clyne. You see there? Hello there, Rock. How are you? He's all good. Just catching the ball. Just remember me hauling more hurting. And the ball's got in there, side down. It's got into the middle of the field. Broken down there by Shadow. Help me. Broken down but his head interceptor. It's gone out. It's got in high, but it's coming out of the Rock of Clyne. He's knocked it down. He's tearing down the Berlin Wall. He's making his way through. He's forward. He hits it high. He's taking another man down. Lord save us and guard us. I've never seen the likes of this before. The man's got temper in his eyes. There's fear walking down. There's tears coming down the side of his face. I believe there's a vein in his forehead. He's surely going to have Farouk's veins in his legs in his 50s. Basically, you know. Probably.
Community tonight is about raising funds for Simon Community. So we have a special presentation to make to Simon Community. But first, can I ask one of our organisers of tonight's event, that's Mr. Richard Barrett, to come forward and make a presentation to Rachel O'Leary of the Simon Community.
Hello. Thanks very much, everyone, for coming. It's a great night. We're absolutely overwhelmed with the crowd. It's fantastic to see such a great crowd of people all come together at Cork for just one reason, that's Cork Simon Community. I could wax lyrical about Pundit Arena, or the lads could talk about Insta Media, but it means nothing. When you look outside in this weather, you see people on the streets. That's what we're all here for, to support that cause. So thanks very much for putting all your money together, even getting yourselves together, coming in here and having a great night. I know John's a bit hard to put up with at times, but we'll handle him anyway. So can I just get a round of applause for everyone? Thanks very much. So, just before I make the presentation, there's 4 main organisers. So there's myself, Ross O'Dwyer, who's my partner with punditarena.com. Wouldn't be me if I didn't make a terrible plug, but check it out, www.punditarena.com. Send us an email if you want. You might start writing for us, hopefully. So here's Ross, my co-founder. Can you give him applause? Thanks very much. The night wouldn't be the same without Insta Media. They're another startup just like ourselves. They're doing fantastic work here in Cork. So it's great to see the business is booming, especially in this economy, because it's great to see that we're all back. So can I get Olin Hodnett and Patrick Parfy from Insta Media to come out here as well? Thanks very much. And finally, the work we do here, it's just one night. A lot of people devote their lives to making the world a better place for people who have nothing, people who are living on the streets. And one of those people is Rachel O'Leary from Simon Community. So can I welcome her here? Thanks very much. So we're happy to say that we've raised 1,300 so far for the Simon Community. So here's the novelty check. I say so far because we still have raffle tickets and you're still here. So before the night is over, could you please dig a little deeper? An extra pint fee is nothing, but €5 to someone on the streets is a whole lot. So the raffle tickets will be going on sale again later, and hopefully we'll bump that up to about 1,500–1,600. Thanks very much. Have a great
You ready? You're going first. Ladies and gentlemen, wish him the very best of luck. He's representing Team B, Team Stack. When you're ready. 1, 2, 3.
stage after that. I'll go up.
Get off this stage, you bollocks.
This is a fix.
Shane, you have 3 to beat. You have 3 to beat, Shane, without killing or injuring anybody in the holy cow. You have 3 to beat.
Shane.
Cullum, sorry, you have 3 to beat. And needs 4.
Cullum.
4 for the points for the 18.
Cullum.
You need to get 4.
Cullum. Cullum.
Dermot has some advice for you, Derek.
I have a bit more from there before you start.
He's just been given the eyes by Diarmuid O'Sullivan.
Away you go. 4 to beat. 1, 2, 3. Oh! 3! Richard! Richard! 3. Okay, 3. Okay, what we got to do now? A tiebreak. No tearing hair, no dragging. As Diarmuid O'Sullivan goes for the tactics, listens to his coach. Richard, do we have a rule? Elbow must remain on the table. Elbow must remain on the table. We have Olin and Richard will be the judges. Olin, elbow must remain on the table. Richard and yourself are the judges. Are we ready, guys? Before we begin, who's on Spike's team? Let's hear it for Spike. Who's supporting Diarmuid O'Sullivan? It's a close one. It's a close one. 3, 2, 1, go! Elbows on the table.
Go on the Spike.
Elbows on the table.
Go on the Spike.
That's it.
It's even
Go on,
so
Spike.
far.
You've got
Who
him,
is
man.
holding the most?
Go on, Spike.
Both of them are holding sperm at the moment.
Go on, Spike. You've got
Diarmuid
it.
O'Sullivan is
All
smiling.
that training, all those years.
Come on, Diarmuid. Come on,
It's all
Spike.
down to one arm wrestle with The Rock.
It's going. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please show your appreciation for 2 fantastic contestants, Gary Spike O'Sullivan, Diarmuid O'Sullivan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a wonderful audience. We've had a fantastic time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Save home and good night, and God bless.